Well, hello, it's Yvonne, your Pampered Chef. I am so excited to be making this amazing salad recipe, including my favorite candied pecans. Any candied nuts, I love, love, love. I'm gonna make it in our pop and stir. This actually has a top on here. You can take this off, put butter up in there and let it melt down. You can also store it inside of here, which I love. And so we're gonna be doing these candied nuts, super easy, just a few ingredients. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw in and turn it on to, guess what, nuts. Just turn it right there. All right, so 1 cup of pecans. I have 2 tablespoons of water in there as well. And then it calls for half a cup of sugar. I'm only gonna put 1/4 cup because it's just not necessary, okay? So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons, which is a 1/4 cup of sugar. Okay, so I've got our little slidey guy here, and that works amazing. That comes in a set of 2. The cool thing is we're also going to put our cinnamon toast seasoning. Let me grab it, it's over here. This is so good. Cinnamon toast seasoning, use it for a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just gonna shake, shake, shake. It doesn't need a whole lot. And we're gonna shake, shake, and we're gonna add this in, and we're gonna let this rock and roll for about 8 minutes is all it takes. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cook up some chicken, and I'm gonna use my stainless steel pan. This is our 10-inch that actually comes in our new consultant kit. So if you wanna know more about that, holler, holler. I never liked stainless steel until I started using it the right way. Pampered Chef taught me. I love that it has a cool on stovetop handle. You can also put this in the oven. You can broil it. You can put it in the dishwasher. It cleans up so darn easy. And so I'm gonna start getting this pan hot, hot, hot. I have an electric stovetop, but I'm going to actually, let me put the there. I'm actually going to, you can use it on any kind of stovetop, and we're gonna get the chicken rocking and rolling right now. I love using our leak-proof glass containers because I can actually mark on it with a dry erase, and I have this in the freezer. So good in the freezer for really 3 to 6 months, okay? And we're gonna use the chicken without me touching it. I'm gonna use my chef tongs, and I'm gonna take this out of here, and we're gonna use our half slice tool. This is restyled, very beautiful, springform action. You can do chicken in here. You can do, let's see, hard-boiled eggs. You can also do mushrooms. You can do olives and grapes and little tomatoes, all different things. You can do bagels. And then I'm gonna use our amazing new, oh gosh, this is, let me pull it. This is our expanded knife block set. And I love that all of the knives fit in here. There's no empty spaces. I have the steak knives on the bottom. I have our amazing shears. I'm gonna use this in just a second. My favorite knife is the Santoku knife, but I'm gonna use this long chef knife for this, this in particular, so it goes all the way. There's a rivet here, and it's full tang, so no worries at all. Maybe that you could see. No worries at all about, oh my gosh, this is like slicing butter. No worries about it coming apart or anything like that. So there's the filleted chicken. You can also fillet and do pork chops, do stuff. This is a lifetime warranty knife, as well as lots of other of our products. So ask me about that too, but look at that. So amazing, or what? And what I always like to do is, whenever I talk about lifetime warranty knives, I go, whoop, whoop, lifetime warranty. Okay, so we're gonna actually use our vinegar and oil dispenser. If I give this a squeeze, it actually comes up in here and it measures it for you. So I'm gonna add this right down in my pan, and we're gonna get this pan hot, hot, hot. We're gonna get this oil, or if you use butter or whatever, your fat, hot, 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 so that it shimmers, okay? Think about it shimmering. I just threw that half thing over there because it is dishwasher safe, so that'll go in there. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper on this. So let me do that with our incredible electric salt and pepper grinder set. It has a little light on there. Ooh. All right, so we're using our coarse Himalayan sea salt in here, and I love that you can change it up to do coarse or fine, so you could do that, and then any leftover it catches right on the bottom. Okay. We also have our, what am I doing? We also have our new little mini, new little mini salt and pepper set, and if you want to get these Talk to me about this. Are these the cutest things in the world? Yes, yes. So PC, we say, stands for pretty cute. Yeah, yeah? All right, so we're gonna get that pan hot, and then I'm gonna throw this chicken down and we're gonna leave it set. Don't touch it. Okay, until it's seared on the bottom, then we can flip it just about 5 and 5, if that, minutes. Okay, here we go. All right, let's get working on our lettuce. I am going to take this top off, and I've already rinsed the strawberries and the blueberries. They're already over here. I'll show you that in just a second. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use our salad chopper. We've got the chicken cooking. We've got the nuts. They're almost done. And then I'm going to use it this way, all 4 fingers there, and it kind of sloops like that. So I'm just going to take this romaine, and I'm just going to chomp down this whole head. And you can also use this salad chopper for bacon or for chicken. So you can actually cut through lots of different things, not just for salad. So I love that. We can use this right in here and chomp everything up. And then I'm going to give it a rinse, and then I'll show you how it spins here in just a second. So there you go. Quick and easy. Chop your own salad. I just flipped the chicken. No sticking on my stainless steel pan. You gotta wait. Let it cook, let it sear for about 5 minutes, and then I just did the flip. You'll see that in just a moment. And then I've rinsed out my lettuce. I'm gonna put this lid on here, and all you do is you just give it a turn. Turn, turn, turn. Whoop, whoop. Spinning. All of that liquid is getting out so that your salad won't be soggy. And you can rinse anything in here. I love that it also has this cool stopper. Oh, wow, stop on a dime or what? There we go. There is our lettuce. And look at how much got spinned out, you guys. Can you see that? Look at all of that is in there. So now we've got our nice, clean lettuce. We're going to dump out this, and we're actually going to use this as our bowl. So how cool is that? All right, we're moving a groove in here. And I also dried out the bowl so we don't have any liquid left in there. And these salad choppers are also a lifetime warranty. And they lock, and they're all dishwasher safe. So is the salad spinner. You can take this off, and all of this is dishwasher safe to clean underneath and everything. Make sure when you put it back on, it says Pampered Chef right there. That's how you know you have it on there correctly, okay? The chicken is looking amazing. So are the nuts. The nuts look like they're done. So I'm going to use my little mini mix and scraper. This is one of my favorites. I use it for everything. And I'm going to turn you in just a second. Let me get this chicken off, and I'm going to start throwing together this recipe. The nuts are absolutely done. Look at this. Can you see that? Yumness. I'm going to turn this off. And we can use this little mini mix and scraper. Love, love, love our scrapers. You maybe have it. Love it. Holler that out. They used to be white. You may have another color. But now they are blue, still fused to the handle, so that the head won't come off. Heat safe to 650 degrees. The handle to 450. So this takes the heat. It's not going to melt it, even though these nuts are hot, hot, hot. But don't these nuts look good? I love giving these away during holiday time or any time, honestly and truly. They take so fast to make them, and everyone loves them because you can use them and eat them as a snack, or you can put them in a salad, or you can put them in a dessert. So lots of ways to use this, and we've got all of our pecans ready to go for our salad. So good, or what? Yes, yes? Oh my goodness. I may or may not have added a little bit of the cinnamon toast on the chicken. Why not? Okay, and then I checked our chicken with our instant read thermometer. You always want to make sure that it's internally safe for you. So we've got that going on. 168, 170 is what it's saying right now. So that's perfect. Our bigger one, if that one's a little bit bigger, I left it in there just for a hot minute. And then I'm going to slice this up using my favorite Santoku knife. Say that, Santoku. And I'm just going to hold all 4 fingers. The thumb here gives us best control, and we can just slice this down, and we've got all of this juice coming out. If you guys are like poking your chicken to check to see if it's done inside or to see if it's pink, get the food thermometer so you know, and you're not getting all of this amazing moisture out of your chicken that makes it so darn good, right? So just slicing it up. You can do little pieces of it, whatever is best, bite size. And then this is only 2 breast of chicken, y'all. And it's gonna go so far. So I love that when we slice it up like that, it really does give you more. Yes, yes. All right, so we're just slicing this all up, and we're gonna start putting our berries in there. This recipe is called Berry Crunch Salad. Doesn't that look so good? Yeah, yeah? All right, cut them all up, and look at that knife. Perfectly balanced, or what? That is so important. We are pulling these strawberries and blueberries. I love using our Store and Serve. I believe that's what it's called. And it has cold packs on the bottom, so it actually will keep everything cold on your countertop for up to 2 hours, or if you put these packs in the freezer, 4 to 6 hours. There's a vent on there, has a divider, and so I'm just going to use the very top of the peppercorn. So this fits right in here. This is great for bell peppers. This one is actually great for jalapenos or cucumbers or the tops of strawberry. So I'm just gonna pull it like that, and now we've got the strawberry. We also have our little cup slicer. That works great for slicing berries and things like that. And I feel like some of these berries are a little wonky, so I'm gonna go ahead and just pull out as many good ones as I can. I might add a little bit of red bell pepper if I have any. I don't know if I have any. Okay, so we're gonna slice these up in our Rapid Prep mandolin. Rapid Prep mandolin is so darn sharp, but so darn safe. You will never use another mandolin after you see ours. So I'm gonna go ahead and take all of these strawberries here, and we're just gonna slice these up with our Rapid Prep, and then we're gonna throw in the blueberries, okay? All right, so here we go. I've got the Rapid Prep. It's all condensed. You can store it this way or flat. And then if I take this off, there's 2 dials on the back. It's super simple. Slice, French fry cut, or julienne cut. I'm gonna go with the slice. I'm gonna do it kind of thick. We're gonna go 4. And then I'm gonna open this up. It comes with this tray. It comes with a little toothbrush so you can clean it after, which is nice. And then I'm gonna put it right in here, and we are going to show you here. Hold it, put it down. There's the blade. So my hands are good in here. Turn it, boom, now it's up. My hands are fine. It will only work if you use this piece, okay? And it comes with it, isn't that nice? So we're gonna pop this in here so that you're going to see that my fingers never go anywhere near these blades. Any soft or hard food, potato, sweet potato, bell peppers, onion, carrots, radishes, cucumbers, zucchini, you name it. So there's all the strawberries, and you're gonna see it fly out the back, okay? And there's little suction on there, so it's suctioning down on my countertop. I'm giving it a pump, 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 and boom. All of those strawberries are done that quick and easy. This is also all dishwasher safe. Get it. This Rapid Prep, there's a special something going on with it right now. Holler and ask me. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start adding everything in. There's the strawberries that I just sliced up. Yumness. And then we're going to put this chicken in here. Oh my goodness, look at that. On our flexible cutting mat, you just fold it, and then boom, that's a lot of chicken, and that's just 2, right? And then we're gonna go ahead and add those blueberries in. I am not measuring. Boom, that looks good to me, okay? And then we're going to put a little bit of feta. It doesn't call for feta, it actually calls for white cheddar, but I like feta, and so I thought, let me kick it up a notch and use that. But we have this really fun cheese slicer, has a lock on here, so if you just open it and push it like that, you can put your cheese down, and then you go slice, 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 and there's the little measure markings, and again, it has that lock on there, beautiful acacia wood as well. So if you want to slice your own, you can sure do that. I'm going to go ahead and use the feta, and I can just pull this open like that. But if I needed to use scissors, we have our shears. These are restyled. They still come apart for easy cleaning. The handles are just a little bit bigger, and they still have that little notch there. So that means you can open things up using that, which I love. So that's just like another feature. These also have a lifetime warranty. All right, so we're gonna shake the feta in there, and then we're going to throw these candied almonds. I think I just need like half of them. Okay, so we're just gonna throw those in there, save these for a snack for later, and let me whip up our dressing really quickly. Okay, 4 ingredients. I'm gonna use our Measure Mix and Pour. actually has 2 recipes on here, one for a simple creamy and a simple vinaigrette. All we do is we put, I'm gonna put avocado oil because that's what I have. It calls for 3 tablespoons. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, looks good. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is some apple cider vinegar, 1½ tablespoons. I'm gonna shoot that in there. Looking good to me. And then we're actually going to put some maple syrup in here. All right, I'm just gonna give it a squeeze. Ooh, that is quite plenty. And then the last thing we're gonna do is a little bit more of that cinnamon toast. This really makes the recipe, you guys. So we added in the chicken, we added in the nuts, and now we're adding it in our dressing. You are going to be amazed how quick and easy this is, and it's so darn delicious. This is also dishwasher safe, and I'm just gonna close it there, and you can store it in your fridge too. So I'm gonna shake. Look at how yum that looks so far. I'm gonna shake this up, pop this open, and drizzle it right over the top. Yes, I am. Okay, so there we go. We're just drizzling it, and we can kind of move it around a little bit as we're doing that. So we're just gonna toss it, drizzle it, and this is our yum salad. I could eat salad every single day. I don't know about you. There was a little thing on there. Okay, so we got that, and then you can put as much dressing as you want. Look at how fabulous this recipe looks. I'm gonna show you how it's supposed to look. You guys tell me how I did, okay? So this is how it's supposed to look. Boom. I think you can even add some apples in there. I think that might be good. There's mine. Yeah. Enjoy. If you want the recipe, message me, recipe.